How's it going, guys?
Going good. So we're out looking at guitars today. Come on in. Hey, Johnny, how are you?
Doing great, Dane. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good.
How's it going, everybody?
So we got a couple of pallets full of guitars.
We've got a couple of pallets of guitars, guys. I've done some stupid shit in my life, and I'm not saying this is stupid. I think this is a little bit smart and maybe a little bit stupid, and I think it's all going to even out at the end of the day. But anyway, guys, we've all been alone in these pandemic times. Right. Sometimes late at night, you know, you get on different things and you start getting ideas and you're like, hey, I'd pay $50 for that. And then you kind of forget about it, and then a month goes by and then you get a phone call. Hey, guess what, Johnny? You won, buddy. Yeah. I won? What do you mean I won? You won like 23 guitars. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. 23 guitars? Nobody has 23 guitars. It's 23 guitars right here. Or maybe 22 in a banjo.
So you went on an auction site and put in bids. You were, I'm going to put in really low bids.
A lowball city.
And you won almost all of them.
Not all of them. There were some older Rickenbackers, like Capris from the 50s that were sold, and it was yeah, pretty insane. But I've done some stuff in my life. But was this maybe the smartest thing to do? He
called me up and he says, "Man, I think I might need your help." Yes. All right, well, let's open these things up. Let's see what's in here.
Yeah, okay, everybody. 85210. Let's take a look.
The first one, huh?
Number one.
Well, I will say one thing. They boxed them in here really nicely.
Yeah, they did.
A lot of shrink, not shrink wrap, but a lot of the bubbles tape is on everything. They used all brand new boxes. That's okay. It's a hollow body type of guitar. Wow, they wrap these babies up good.
They wrap these great.
All right, our first one is some sort of a the hollow body looking thing.
Xavier.
An Xavier.
It's Xavier. Have you seen these before?
No, I haven't.
We have an Xavier.
So here's the first one that he got, an Xavier. Don't know much about these. It looks kind of, you know, it's a set neck. And it looks sort of like a 335 double cutaway with the two humbuckers, all the gold hardware. Looks like a really nice piece.
What was in that box?
In the box looks like we have a bridge. So it's going to be another hollow body type of record.
Indeed.
Yeah, they spared no expense when it comes to packing these. They really went for it. Excellent job of packing. And you know, that's where the you know, the auction house, they keep a little chunk of the money, right?
Yeah, they do.
Because they need to do this kind of stuff.
They do.
They need to make sure that everything's packed up nicely. And the last thing they want is to have somebody buy product from them and then have it shipped and
looks like we got some
and have it be damaged. Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, this looks like a Gretsch. And again, that's the bridge.
Yep.
For this Gretsch. And let's take a look here. This is a 72 Gretsch AA Anniversary Sunburst. And you can see where the bridge lays right in there. Yeah, they dismantled it a little bit. It looks like it's a little headstock repaired at one time.
I should take that one with you.
Pretty neat though. A Gretsch from the 1970s. Got the zero fret. Really cool. Really nice condition, except again, it looks like there was a headstock injury right there. Made in USA Gretsch from the 70s. Okay. Yeah, I can't emphasize again how much packing material they used on some of these, on all of these. But this looks like an Epiphone Les Paul, and it does have the Gibson truss rod cover, so that means it's probably from the 90s. It's missing its strap button. It's missing its three-way pickup toggle switch plastic piece that's on the end there. But yeah, and it has a broken tuner. Yeah, and it's got a really weird serial number stamp in the back. But bring it out in the sunlight for a second, Brian. Because I can't see very good, so I like to be in the sun. But yeah, somebody stamped 03098 USA on the back. And I don't think Epiphone made anything in the USA since Gibson bought them in 1959 or something.
Early 60s.
Yeah, so that's a strange one, but it looks cool.
Might be like an Ultra, I think.
But that's kind of throwing me for a loop right there. Somebody would stamp that in there.
Yeah.
Kind of a strange one. Got some little parts. Yeah, there's little parts that go with it. Yeah, so it's got the button that goes on the tuner. And there's those parts that were missing. They're in there. So that one's kind of cool. Alright, so here's another one. And it looks like an old Silvertone from the 70s. And in the bag there you can see that it's got the bridge. So yeah, they would take the bridge out of these. And that one's kind of cool. It looks like it should be a playable guitar once the... you guys notice I did a neck reset on one of these. I think once the bridge is in there, it should be a playable guitar. The one I did was a K. This looks very, very similar to the K that I did that neck reset video on. But I still think these, to the right person, can bring $200 or $300 at the most. It is a vintage guitar. Alright, so this one is an Epiphone. And if we look inside here, it will show us what the model of this one is. And does it say Broadway? There we go. So I don't know too much about the Epiphone Broadways, but this is a very beautiful, made in Korea, Epiphone Broadway, and I love the tailpiece right here. It's got a polishing cloth in there. It's got the pickguard in here, so you could put the real old school pickguard on there. That looks super cool. This is a nice guitar. It looks like it's in great condition just right here from my first look at it. And it comes in a nice case. Super cool, man. That's a nice one. Needs tuned up and everything, but that's a pretty nice one. I like the old Dean Markley string sticker on there.
All right,
Okay.
lads, this here's a Rickenbacker. I believe it's a 480. An Autumn Glow, finished 79, man, just like I am. Pretty great.
Your accent almost sounds Jamaican.
It's not Jamaican.
Yeah, this Heritage Auctions, they spent hundreds of dollars on packing.
Yeah, they did.
Good for them. So this guitar is a Rickenbacker, and it's got the old Filtertrons, looks like to me, and the Made in USA Rickenbacker.
It's an empty box.
Got a little strap button down there. For some reason they like to take the strap buttons off. 1979 Rickenbacker. Does that say 820? In Autumn Glow.
480.
A 480. Autumn Glow. Wow.
Yeah, it's a rare
This
bird
thing
right there.
is pretty.
It's rare. That color,
Great condition.
That model and that color, you just never see it.
I see a little tiny chip right up there. But
It's got those early high gain pickups.
that one's pretty.
Yeah,
Good score right there.
yeah, I think so too. Pretty happy with it.
Oh, I love that flame. Look at that flame. Or what is it? The grain flame?
Oh, it's an Epiphone Ultra. So the Ultra means that you've got the trapezoid inlays, you got a beautiful flame top, and you got the gold hardware. And you probably has the Burstbucker 1 and 2 pickups, I'm guessing on that. It's got some sort of a gain inside it. And it's got a little stereo jack. So kind of a weird thing. It looks like the battery cover is missing. But that's what makes it the Ultra, is that it has some sort of a treble boost or something in it. But pretty slick looking guitar. It's pretty in the sunlight. So we've got everything all loaded up. 21 guitars. And there's 2 more in your garage that we were unable to get. But we have 21 guitars. We're going to take them to the shop and just unbox them all and tune them all up and set them up and get them to where they're ready to be sold.
Absolutely. Sounds like a plan. And again, thanks everybody for watching. And please take a look at my garage. It's a disaster. We have enough bubble wrap to wrap a space shuttle or something. I mean, it's crazy.
I'll come back and get
So-
that stuff from you.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I need
gold
bubble wrap.
for packing, man. It's great. So
Thank you, Johnny.
yeah, thanks, my friend.
See you soon.
I'll catch up soon.